This video is not sponsored. No one knows I exist, so it makes it a little hard to get a sponsorship or anything like that. But I do have a Redbubble now, so that's cool. Link in the description. Please, I really need the money. Please, please, please.
Hey guys, how's it going? How have you been? I know I've been doing stuff and things. Quite honestly, I have like the best excuse in the world to just keep making the stuff that I want to make, but like, quite honestly, I've just been procrastinating. I haven't really been doing anything at the moment, mostly because like, you know, as you're all aware, like anyone watching in the present, like I'm always thinking about like, you know, the people that are gonna find this video like maybe 5 years from now or something and just be like, oh, yeah. But like yeah, as of right now, like the COVID-19 virus outbreak is happening, so that's pretty cool. Everyone's stuck in their homes, and it's just kind of chill. Quite honestly, like not much has changed for me personally. I've been like very introverted my whole life, so telling me that I have to stay indoors is like telling me to eat food and drink water. But I'm not gonna lie, even I want to get outside a little bit. Like, if I'm getting this cooped up, then that means like something's wrong. It sucks too, because I've been trying to like get out more often anyway. But I'm not here to bitch and moan. I'm here to talk about me, because that's all that really matters. Yeah, well, as you may have known, if you actually watch and follow my stuff, you may have noticed that I've been trying out a lot of different things that are basically all the same thing anyway. It's just me talking to a camera, but with different context. I decided to start a let's play of the first Fossil Fighters game. And it seemed to have gone on really well with people who've seen it. I've been told that they do want to see a second episode of that, which I really should have had out sooner. I've just been procrastinating. I've just gotten lazy, just sitting in my bed on my phone all day, just doing nothing, because I don't know, like I should have the motivation to do stuff now because of the lack of an excuse, but I don't know. I have a hard time doing stuff unless I make myself do it, but when I'm in the middle of doing it, I have a blast, so it's really just like I gotta get over that initial hurdle. Other than that, there's also like the new series I'm gonna hope to make more longevity of, that is the Odd series. I'm so glad I finally got to bounce off that idea. Like originally, it was going to be something completely different. It was just going to be me, like having like animatic sprites of an avatar of myself, just talking to the camera and emoting and what I was going to do, like this very unique thing where like I'd have like these templates of bodies and I would move the faces around all the time and have them like slightly animated too. But then I realized, wow, I'm getting way too ambitious way too quickly, and I am not having fun making it. Like the where this spawned from was when I made the first episode of that Nuzlocke series, like all that long time ago. Like it was only like 3 minutes, but that took forever to make. But it was so much fun seeing it come to life. And not to say that I wasn't having fun doing that, it's just that the video was going to end up being 12 minutes long initially, and I didn't really like the voice recording that I did for it anyway, which was improvised, because I'm only good when I improvise. In my personal opinion, I'm not really good when I have scripted out content, unless it's like very specific circumstances. Like I'm just the best sort of speaker when I speak off the cuff, because I'll actually know what I'm talking about, maybe. That being said, while I did scale down production-wise, I guess you could put it, in how it ended up coming out. I still wanted to like make this thing, even though it didn't end up the way it did. I still wanted to. I still wanted to be able to share my general opinions online. So that much, I'm very excited to be able to do that. I definitely plan on talking about some music next. Like I said in that video, it's mostly going to revolve around music and video games, and I wholeheartedly expect to talk about all kinds of well, not all kinds of music. It's gonna be my music, so it's gonna be like dubstep, drum and bass, electro house, like very EDM sort of stuff, but like good shit, good bassy shit. I'm probably gonna focus a lot on music that has like withstood the test of time. If I talk about something like new or current, that'll probably get me a lot more views, but I definitely want to start with like some older music. Like I say older, but it's probably like from 2012 or 2013 or something, just so I can like have a foothold in where I stand in the position of the music that I like, while also being able to prove that I can actually talk about music in a sense that like I know what I'm talking about, despite the fact that I don't understand a lot of musical terminology. So I'm gonna do my best to describe it despite that hurdle. I got a lot of hurdles I gotta get over, don't I? So yeah, it seems that the stuff with the Valley Folk video, like that drama seems to have subsided from what I've seen. Like obviously it's still kind of a what the fuck sort of situation. We don't really have a confident answer that I've seen. But as of right now, it's like 5 months old. Who cares at this point? At least the drama is. Like at this point, I'm just kind of like, okay, I'd rather move past it. But unfortunately for me, that video ended up surpassing any expectation I had. Like when I made my last rant video, shortly afterwards, I was blown away how it reached 3,000 views. As of right now, it is well over 12,000 views. I'm a little pissed that that's where I peak, but like, all right, I guess, why not? I guess that's the new goal. Try to make content that can get as popular as that video did, maybe even surpass it, and do it consistently. Everyone's just closing doors outside. This is wonderful. Yeah, this mic is a blessing and a curse. It could pick up my voice a lot easier, but at the same, like... I sound decent, but at what cost? Then I made my my dumb video reviewing the Fossil Fighters game for Switch. That video, I had like most of my videos, it started out as a dumb, stupid fucking idea where it's just like, what if I just clickbaited people? But like, you know, early April Fool's Day prank or whatever. And it ended up being like a review of Pokemon Sword and shit. Well, Sword. I have Sword version. I haven't touched Pokemon in like months. Like, I probably haven't touched the game ever since like shortly after that video went up. Probably. I look like I have no neck in that thumbnail, by the way, but it is hilarious. I love it. So much red. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun to like debate people with. And then like, of course, shortly after that, Jaden Animations had to make her own dang video talking about the game, which is like, what the fuck? That was not what I expected. Like, my boys, God bless them, they like text me this. Like, my friend Mark, and then like some other guy I know called John, and like I told him I already saw it, and he's like, "Of course you did," and I'm just like, "The fuck is that supposed to mean?" But God bless you, Mark, sending me that video before it was actually recommended to me. It would have been otherwise, but I see that and I'm just like, what? Someone screenshot that, make that a. But yeah, she just made a video just praising the fuck out of it, embracing the cheese of it, which is like absolutely like what I love about it. Well, actually, it's not entirely true, but like it reminded me other reasons why I loved it, because there was a lot of stuff I forgot about that game looking back on it. Like I said in my actual Let's Play, which follows that, I forgot there was like a character with a dog mask for no reason. I forgot that I didn't actually forget, but I kind of forgot about like the mystical magicals voodoo stuff with the Dig-a-Dig tribe. Like I remember the chief, but I also forgot about the magic that was going on. So that was something. Oh, probably something I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video. If I care enough, I'll probably put it at the beginning of the video. Otherwise, you'll just know now. But the reason why the lighting might look a little different is because I'm actually one of my light bulbs went out, and it's not that I don't have one to replace it with. It's just like, well, I don't wanna. So I have a lamp on my desk that's acting as a different light source, and it's so bright I have to like direct it that way so it bounces off the wall and hits me. Otherwise, it just like look at this. Oh yeah, no, we ain't having that. So yeah, I made like a 10-second video just showing my appreciation to Jaden for pretty much well, broadening awareness of this, like as she puts it, forgotten video game masterpiece, which is very flattering, and I do agree. Like they had like high profile commercials when it was coming out, but no one actually remembers the game or cares about it. But my god, it's so much fun. It's such a good game. I highly recommend it if you still haven't. Or if you would rather, no, my video Let's Play thing is not a substitute. That So, good transition. Something that I've realized about the Let's Play is that because of my lack of a capture card device, my videos are going to be less of a standard Let's Play and more of a, if you haven't played this game before, you're going to be so fucking lost sort of situation. This is for veteran players who really enjoy and appreciate the game and remember like all the story beats and all that. Yeah, it's really mostly for them, which yeah, it's it's surprising to me that enough people I figured out how to make a poll on YouTube, not to brag or anything, but like I figured out how to make a poll, and I asked people, do you want to see more of this? I didn't get a lot of votes, but what I did get was unanimous. You guys want to see more of that, and I am more than happy to deliver that, because I had a lot of fun making it. Like I was talking to my friend Dean, he's watching it too. Shout out to Dean, Zesty Zeno, you can find him on Reddit and Amino. I've been I know him personally, so I was like texting him like after the video went live, which by the way, it went live at like midnight. I meant for it to go up at noon. It was the wrong 12. Although that's also because the next video I put up I set to be at 12, and I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, it's just the video went up at midnight that day. He watched it. He really enjoyed it. And I'm like talking, I'm like, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. Because like, I didn't think it would be actually good. I was kind of like concerned about it. And he says, well, yeah, there was no gameplay, but your editing was able to keep the attention and make up for that. And I'm really satisfied with hearing that, because I knew that the editing is going to be what holds this whole thing together. If the edits are shit, then the vid is shit, because that's all the vid will be. So it's very much going to be a case of I need to try my ass off to make this really good in post-production. And I think that's what boils down between this and the odd video, is that the odd videos and like these rant sort of vloggy sort of videos are more, they're a little more cumbersome on the production side, because I have to set up everything on my desk, because I just don't have everything set up here all the time. So if I want to record, I have to like move stuff onto my bed or whatever. But if I want to make a let's play of that game, I just like, I set up there. It's like super simple. It takes 2 clicks, and then just like in post production, I spend for fucking ever, like photoshopping Reggie Fils-Aimé's face on Dr. Diggins. that was easier to make than I expected, but at the same time, God, what a fucking Lovecraftian horror that ended up being. I'm not complaining, it was fucking funny. And then after that, I had my traditional April Fool's Day prank. Every year, no question, you can't stop me. And because we live in the majesty of what is basically 2020, it is a brand new decade, and therefore a brand new chance to prank the shit out of people. So what I did was I set the video up as a premiere release, like in the middle of March, like early mid-March, and I even get like texts from people like, "You're doing April Fool's Day prank already?" And I'm like, "No, it's a premiere. It's premiering on April Fool's Day." And it's just like this picture I took of myself. It's probably the most stock-looking photo I've ever taken. I fucking love it. I look like an absolute mad lad. That's basically like what I've been using for my thumbnails recently. It's just like that face. I fucking love it. If you want to screenshot it, here it is. By all means, if you want a more like raw version of this pic, you can always like, if you know me personally, you could just like text me. But if you don't know me as directly, you can just like DM me on Instagram, and I could just like send it to you or something like that. I should just post that on Instagram if I haven't already. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, like the title is, I make the first April Fool's prank of the decade. I should be April Fool's Day prank, but whatever. Basically, the idea was, oh, it's the first April Fool's prank of the decade because it's premiering at midnight, and even though there's like a minute and a half buffer, 2-minute buffer, or whatever it is, before the premiere actually starts, the idea is like I get people excited for this, and you know, hype drives up. April Fool's Day's coming, midnight's approaching, it's premiering, and then it's just the outro. It's the April Fool's Day outro, and the ones I got pranked was you, simp. Yeah, the joke was like, the prank was that I was leading you along and you ended up getting pranked. That's why it's the first April Fool's Day prank, is because it's a prank that's been set up ever since the middle of March and premiered at midnight. So just to guarantee that. Get fucking bodied. Anyway, yeah, after that I had the odd video. Yeah, I like Splatoon. Anything I could say now is just already in that video. And then, I swear to God, dude, after having made a video where I spend an hour and 10 minutes, like just under an hour and 10 minutes, talking about my previous music and how I'll probably never make music again, to then the immediate next upload is a song, was like, as if that wasn't like comedy enough. Jeez. But on top of that, I made another song too now. This is one of those videos that just spawned from a dumb idea where, like, what if I took the sound bit that played at the end, like for the April Fool's Day outro thing, what if I take that and what if I made that like a beat to rap over? Because that's actually from an old song of mine. It's called Off-Putting. You could find it on SoundCloud. It's like literally slam jam in the middle of that song. So I just took that bit, used every little bits from it, chopped it up, and made basically a universal diss track. But it's really just like me owning your asses because, you know, it's April Fool's Day. Like, I came up with it like probably the day or two before it actually like was uploaded. Yeah, I'm proud of how it came out. I like my friend Mike, he told me like the mastering is shit, and it's like, yeah, I know. I don't know how to mix shit, dude. Like, I'm not an audio person. The fact that I can have this microphone that I'm hooked up to right now actually sound good is a miracle. For anyone like unfamiliar, I've plugged this thing in before and not realized it wasn't actually working. So excuse me if I don't know how audio works. But at the same time, it's not the quality of the production. It's what it gets across, you know? It's the joke. If I wanted to take that music seriously, you know, I would have taken it seriously. But that's it. That's it for right now. As of right now, it's just mostly, I'm just weighing out the not actually the apocalypse. Seeing how all that's gonna end up being. As for what you can expect going forward, well, like you could probably assume, I'm gonna be, and like I've said, I'm gonna be doing more odds, more Falsifighters Let's Plays. Those are definite. Those are absolutely definite. If anything else pops up, it's just out of pure happenstance. Like off the cuff things. Maybe more songs, although I am running tight on free minutes on SoundCloud. Do you know, like, SoundCloud isn't like YouTube where you can just upload as much as you want. Like, SoundCloud has a fixed amount of minutes that you can upload unless you get, like, their premium service where you pay monthly and it's bullshit. Yeah. Just, we'll see. Then, yeah. I don't like doing the same thing too often in a row because I get bored with it. Obviously. So, I'm probably just going to, alternate between doing, one sort of video over another. And then I'll figure out, I'll figure out a flow that works for me. And I don't want to rush this because, again, I'm treating this like a hobby. I know there are people who want to see me continue this stuff, and I get that, and I want to. But at the same time, I want this to be done because I want to, not because I have to, if that makes sense. Besides, it's going to be that much more worth it when I get through with it. There was this big project that I was teasing at the like in the last rant video, as well as the finale for the Nuzlocke, but that's probably going to be left on the back burner for now. I do want to get that done, though. I do plan on eventually being able to get that done. But as of right now, it's not looking like I will, that I might. I don't know. I'm going to do my best to figure out a strategy that can just get the Nuzlocke thing out of the way, at the very least. like I have a plan on how to do that video. It's just whether or not like the pieces fall into place that I can do it. And it's not that quarantine actually makes it harder to do that. If anything, it would make it more of an easy excuse, but at the same time there's like other aspects that I need to like take into consideration that I haven't fully taken care of yet. So I'm gonna try and work on that. As far as like the other video goes, the big project that I'm keeping secret for now, I just kind of got bored with that one, so I'm just like, ugh, dude, I recorded the audio for that one. That was like 3 to 4 hours long or something, and like editing all that down alone, like I haven't touched almost anything visually. I'm only editing the audio, dude. Chopping that shit up is taking for fucking ever, and I just so that's also gonna take some time. Excuse me. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope you all are doing well. Stay safe, and stay yourselves and all that. Make sure to do the things that all the people are telling you to do, such as stay hydrated, eat clams, and tickle your feet. How did Quentin Tarantino get into my script? I'll catch you guys next time. Yeah!